Hey guys, I am Blockchain is here talking to you right now, and hope you had a good weekend. Mine was okay. I'm getting a little bit more settled into my gallery space here. What do you think? Here, I got all my artwork up on the wall. Look, all this stuff I've done, and I want to say something about all this stuff. What I want to say is guess what? No, guess what? What I want to say is look, I've been an aspiring photographer since I was a young boy. Before I was even a teen. Took me years to acquire a camera, of 2 years to acquire my first 35, and why that took so long. Shouldn't have taken that long. And then through high school and junior high, I did yearbook and journalism, and then, got involved with lower level academia and community colleges to learn photography. Became a commercial photographer for like 20 years. And not until 2003 did I create my own first print that was unique to a style that I do called luminism, and it came to me in college in 93, so it took 10 years for me to create my first image of my own in my own technique, and then from there it took me another, 7-8 years to sell my first print. So from my first camera to selling my first print as an artist, that took 30 years. You get that? 30 years, okay? So with that being said, I got to apologize for what's happened here in this space at the party. It seems to be that we don't have any patience. Tony delivered a trifecta between the P4 token, the party token, and Platypus that was insane. And they walked away from it and called it a failure because people weren't participating in it. Do you think Manso and Justo, after 2-3 weeks of P3D not doing what they wanted to, they called what they did a failure? Because I was watching P3D for a long time before Craig Grant, I seen it. And I saw how, look at the flat line. You're not going to see any charts, but P3D did nothing for a long period of time. And then it caught on. Wonder what would have happened if Platypus was let to ride for a period of time. I saw a few rounds go by very, very quickly without anybody involved that wasn't CE Yogi or Tony. These guys, they haven't built anything with their own hands, and they're all acting like the trust-funded brats that buy my shit. And I want them to let me apologize for having a life and not being around and bringing this perspective to this, because had we been patient in the party, and now because of my attitude, I'm not part of the loop anymore, I'm not an ace, but I totally deserve that, and it's kind of where I wanted to be all along. I want to be on the outside. I want to be somebody who really reflects and see how things can work from a position of the general masses, and I've nominated myself for that position. So with that being said, I want the people here that still believe the party has something. I think Tony is even tweaking it harder. The DAO will be great. I think my biggest concern is transferring your old P4 tokens into the new P4, and that stumbling block could delegitimize this whole project. Hopefully that can be very seamless, and hopefully I can be the last person to sell the last P4 into the new contract. I said I want to be. I said I'm gonna be. But no matter what, you guys, when this new thing comes out, let's hope that the leaders of this project can be patient. Patience is a virtue, and I know in my heart of hearts that if we had some patience at the party, things would be looking very optimistic soon. It may not be, would have not happened this quickly, but I will say this, that this new version of the party, when it comes along, you guys better be patient. Don't say it doesn't work, because everybody, Yogi, Tony, and Crypto Enterprises, they all say Platypus doesn't work. Funny thing, it works. What doesn't work is their thinking. You need to be patient, guys. You need to be more patient. We have to be more patient. Otherwise, it's just going to fail, and it's going to be broken, just like everybody in this space is. Get over the idea whether it's broken. get into the idea of waiting. Like, I could give you so many analogies of why waiting is a good thing, but I think you're adult enough to know adult situations where waiting was a virtue. Let's get some virtue, guys.